Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tweedy. So 2 new Mortal Kombat 1 videos dropped from IGN going over the story and the new invasion mode. Now, a lot of content creators, I guess, got to go and play it, so we're about to check that out right now. We're going to check out, so there's this invasion video, and then there's the first 17 minutes of gameplay, which goes over the story, so let's get into it. Now, I've already been spoiled by, like, the story leaks going around.
Is about to be rewarded, for I have saved the best for last.
So I feel like I'm not going to be surprised by some of this.
A cure-all of unrivaled potency. It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient...
Wait, so who is this? Who's this old dude? What the heck?
recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon. All this and more, infused with powerful...
It's not Shang, is it?
Magic.
Lycorian magic.
In the next canton over, where everyone has purchased this miracle cure. Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkat, have disappeared. Now, magic this potent is expensive. And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford to be without it?
You lie, Shang Tsung.
So it is Shang.
Your cures are useless.
I'm sorry. You are...
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed her.
There was no magic! I took your elixir to an Imperial mage, and you know what she said? It's nothing! Just Bourgeois tea!
The mage is mistaken, kind sir.
Dang, he's a fraud.
My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
Dang, are they gonna beat his ass? Dang, so Shang's like a loser in this timeline. Underdog Shang Tsung story? Little underdog? Okay, so he's actually young. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, because he looks young in the game.
Your disguise.
Okay. So, if y'all have seen the leaks, y'all already knew Chronica's back. I already knew. I'm not surprised. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to be pissed. A lot of y'all are going to be pissed. But let me tell y'all why this makes sense. So, if you watch the trailers, Melina's not Tarkatan. Kenshi's not blind. Stuff like that. But then it happens, right? Kenshi becomes blind at some point. Melina gets the Tarkat disease. And... how would Onaga be reshaping the timeline to be like the old one? That wouldn't make any sense. So it only makes sense that they kick off this new trilogy with like the finale of Chronica. You know what I'm saying? Like her return. And it seems like she's going to try to make the timeline back to the way it was and like dethrone Liu. Now I know more from the leaks, but I'm just going to let it rock from here.
Backwater folk are far more likely to trust a kindly old man.
And let's be real, chat. She looks cooler than she did in MK11. The biggest thing about MK11 that I didn't like about Chronica was her design was so shit. Like, she just looks so bland and but I like the glow up. I like the glow up in this game. I know a lot of people wanted Onaga, but, you know, we'll get around to that.
You're on behalf of a dissatisfied customer.
Yeah, she sounds like Shiva.
If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's
Yo, it's fucking what's the guy's name who played him in the movie? It's the same voice.
Customer. If it's revenge you want, have at it.
That's him, yeah. That's him.
Restitution.
That's hype.
There's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
A generous offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient. Who else could eke out?
That's not Carrie? Oh, so it's just someone like trying to sound like him probably and doing a decent job.
Fake magic.
A living. It is barely survival.
Yeah, now I can tell it's not him, yeah. It's just that one line he really sounded like him.
Among kings, not peasants. But since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become.
How do you know this? Who are you?
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Oh shit. Sorry I keep messing with the volume, y'all. It's just like these story cutscenes, they're like Blumhouse movies. Like they'll be really quiet but then really loud, you know what I mean? And I don't want the video to like overpower me. That's why I keep messing with the volume.
This is a good harvest, Kung Lao.
So Chronica stayed alive. She stayed alive somehow. And she's trying to undo Lu's timeline. That's why the Tarkat disease exists. That's why Kenshi goes blind. Yada, yada. And it makes sense, right? Because why would Onaga be masterminding that? Onaga doesn't know the old timeline exists. You know what I mean? Like, why would he be masterminding that? So it makes sense that they're kicking off like this new like trilogy, which I'm guessing it's going to be a trilogy. That's my theory, with Chronica.
Yes.
And they're actually making her kind of cool. Like she doesn't look like a fucking a Rugrats character anymore.
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like Old Man Way.
Yo, don't be hating on Old Man Way.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving Fengjian. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
It may not be glorious, but what we do helps the village thrive.
I know. But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet?
So someone in my chat, I don't have my chat up on the screen. Maybe I should put it up there. Someone in my chat said Chronica is time. If there is time, there is she. And I have a theory about how this game is going to end, and that actually kind of fits my theory like perfectly. But let me just continue.
Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
Damn, this game looks good, y'all.
That is amazing.
I am starving. I wonder what Madame Beau is making tonight.
Madame Beau.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had.
Okay, Madame Beau.
Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare...
Your preparations will fail you.
Yeah, Kung Lao's being a bitch, kinda.
You haven't forgotten.
I see why Raiden's the
But
champ.
we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying. You finished work.
By the way, y'all, I won't be
But
talking
I
about leaks
delivered
until the
my
end
part
of the video.
first. Deliver.
At the end of the video, I'm gonna talk about the leaks and then give my theory on how the game wraps up. So you don't have to worry about getting leak spoilers until like towards the end of the video. All right, I'll probably like timestamp it in the video or something.
The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
This game looks good, y'all. It doesn't look like Last of Us 2 good, but it looks good.
Wait, you mean fight?
Yes. Right here, right now. Madame Beau can watch, critique our form.
Kung Lao's being weird. He's being... Oh, shit. Blue's
That's
lurking.
2 out of 3.
Oh, this is where,
Fair
like...
enough.
This is where his sub, like, throws the hat at sub... Or Lao throws the hat at sub or whatever.
Break something.
Oh, this won't last long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
Fight!
Okay. Oh, we get to see some Lao gameplay. Oh, the double load. Look at the kicks into the dive. He's got like a grounded dive kick that goes upward. Whoa, we get to see some Lao gameplay, y'all.
This won't last long
Wow.
enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
Fight!
I really want to look at this. So Lao's got like this like kind of like Sonya stand 3. His down 1 looks quick too. And then he's got this low, he's got a double low. He's got that Sonya stand 3. And then he launches with like a upward dive kick. Well, it doesn't really launch. Maybe it does. Down 1. Okay, throw. Double low again. Ooh, Lao's looking sick, y'all. Lao's looking dope. Wait, what was that? Ooh, that's like Sindel's like stand 4 in MK11. Or like Kung Jin's 4-3, actually. That's Raiden's back throw, like, without his powers. Ooh, so he's got, okay. So he's got, like, a chop that could be, like, an overhead or, like, a mid. And then a knee that launches, okay. Little launching string. Meterless launching string, let's get it.
Must we go another round?
We both know how this ends.
Okay, so he's got a different variation off that low. Like, he's got one that's, like, low, and then one that seems to be, like, low overhead. So he's got, like, a little baby mix-up off of that you could probably mix in with cameos. What's his projectile like? Ooh! So he's got, like, a grab ender to that string. He's got a grab, yeah, he's got a grab ender to that 3-3 string. Wait, hold on. What was that? So he did the grab ender. What did he do after that? Was that a dive kick? Yeah, so he's got a launching dive kick. Okay, it looks like he spin bar for that, right? Yeah, spin bar for a launching dive kick. Let's go, y'all. Launching dive kick for a bar. Let's fucking get it. Good, goes for that launcher. Gets blocked. There he goes for it again. Okay, okay.
You haven't beaten me yet.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Keep telling yourself that.
See, the gameplay's so loud, but the dialogue's so quiet, so I gotta keep adjusting the volume. It's like a Blumhouse movie.
Hungry.
Oh,
Everything was delicious, Madame Beau.
Thank you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
Oh, shit, smoke. Sasuke.
Madame Beau, the Lin Kuei await your answer.
Naruto!
I have been busy, Smoke.
The Lin Kuei? Who are they?
don't know, but I don't like where this is going.
What do we do?
Stay ready.
Madame Beau, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madame Beau, is unfortunate.
Whoa. Beat his ass, Madam Bo. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, y'all better do something about that. Let's go, beat ass. Oh my god.
You two are brave, but against us, you are in over your head.
We don't care who you
Get him, Lau, get him.
who you are with. You will not menace Madam Bo. Fight.
Okay, going with that grab at the end of the string again. Block dive kick looked really minus. Ooh, Lau's down 3 looked pretty good. Okay. Ooh. Raiden Cameo's got a little launcher going on. So IGN dropped 17 minutes of story Gambler and invasion mode. Yo, Gambler, remember what we talked about, bro? Lug dog. She's back. She's back. She back. Oh yeah, I wanted to see that Raiden cameo. So Raiden's got a summon launching cameo, like a front flip. Okay, that's cool, dude. Raiden cameo might be sick. Chronica might be playable. She might be the last character. Okay, so I don't know. Should I talk about this? Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave if you don't want to hear about leaks. And if you're in my stream, go ahead and leave if you don't want to hear about leaks. Okay, so I'm going to get into leaks. So leave if you don't want to hear about them. Okay, so the final boss of the game is a fusion of Chronica and Geras. So Geras is plotting against Liu in this game. He's not really on Liu's side. The final boss in the game is a fusion of Chronica and Geras. So basically what it is like, so the reason I wanted to get to that is she could be the final character, because you know how they normally don't make bosses playable? You know how they don't make bosses playable? She's not a boss. The boss is a fusion of Chronica and Geras. And it makes sense because if you think about it, how did she lose in MK11? How did she lose in MK11? Liu and Raiden fused and then beat her ass. So I think she's going to try to recreate what Liu and Raiden did and fuse with Geras to try to beat them. So that means that regular Chronica could actually be playable. Regular Chronica could actually be playable. Since she's not the boss character. Is the leak talk over? Probably not, bro, to be honest. I'm gonna keep talking about it for the rest of the recording a little bit.
Now who's in over his head?
Okay, someone in my chat saying that leak is fake, but here's the thing about that leak. That leak had Chronica in it, and it had Motaro and Chujinko. So like, it could be fake because we haven't seen a screenshot or anything of the Chronica Geras fusion. But I'm just, at this point, I'm just going off the information we have,
Honestly,
and it's looking like it's real.
Come on.
But it could be fake. It could be. Oh no, Scorpion and Sub coming to fuck shit up. We got Kwai Lang and we got Bihan. B Hizzle.
I have no idea. You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath. Abandon Madam Bo. Not happening.
Whoa. fucking Scorpion up. Let's go.
I have plenty.
Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Prepare to regret ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
Fight.
Dude, that Raiden launcher looks like it's gonna be good.
For what it's worth, I'm not regretting this yet.
Is the Raiden cameo just for the story? Nah, I think it's oh, it's just for the story. Wow, okay. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Raiden cameo is just for the story. Wow. Dang, I want to mess around with his launcher. Ooh, it looked like you could maybe get a combo off that. The EX, like, upward dive kick? Maybe, I don't know. It looks like it's tight, though. It's definitely with a cameo. You could get it.
It is you who will regret crossing me.
Dang, so Kung Lao's whooping on everyone right now. Oh, he took the ice cube. Let's go. Dude, there must be fights all the time because that guy's so chill. Look at that guy. He's so chill, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. He's just dodging shit. Doesn't even care. Grab an ice cube off the thing. That's godlike.
Incompetent.
Oh, dang, sliced him.
That works. I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Like
Fuck him up, sub.
Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master.
So the Lin Kuei's like bullying this like restaurant? Like, come on, man. Come on, Lin Kuei. Lin Kuei sucks in this timeline. They've always kind of sucked, though. Like, let's be real, they've always kind of sucked. Ooh, block the overhead, the punish. Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can any of you Lin Kuei fight?
Dang, the story-specific dialogue. Whoa, what was that? That was like a spin explosion. Wait, so a couple people in my chat said that, like, the Lin Kuei's not being serious. But, I mean, they, like, slammed the old lady through a table. Maybe she'll get up and be like, I can take the slamming, guys.
Are you
I knew they were
sure
gonna
you're Grand
slam me
Master?
through the table and the chairs. All right, so that was the first 17 minutes of gameplay. So let's check out the Invasion trailer. Or a little gameplay thing. So is this, like, the same shit?
You could chalk up Mortal Kombat's massive success as a fighting game franchise to a number of factors. Its 30-year legacy, its attention-grabbing and unparalleled violence.
Whoa, test your mights back. Whoa. That's dope.
Shame your ancestors.
Oh my god, Kenshi killed him. Sim
its
to hell.
beloved roster of characters, its deep fighting mechanics, the list just goes on and on. But I'd argue that one of the most important elements of Mortal Kombat's success, especially since Mortal Kombat 9, has been its single-player offerings, which is one thing that we haven't really seen out of the upcoming Mortal Kombat 1. Until
That's
now.
true, we haven't.
At a recent event, I got to go hands-on with the first chapter of Mortal Kombat 1's cinematic story mode, as well as its brand new invasion mode. My early impressions are that NetherRealm doesn't seem to be loosening its grip on the crown as the king of fighting game single-player modes just yet.
Okay. Let's see that invasion.
That is amazing.
Mortal Kombat 1's premise of it being a complete timeline reset, with Liu Kang being the architect of its creation, leads to an unusual start to an MK story. There's initially no conflict. After a very cool and intriguing encounter between two returning faces that I don't want to spoil for you here, the first chapter follows Kung Lao, who is now a farmer that works the field with his friend, Raiden, who is notably not a thunder god and now wears an appropriate hat for his profession. After a friendly competition in the field, the two head inside a tea house where they're
We already
greeted by
watched this.
smoke
We already
of the
watched
Wei
this.
Wei. Expect to have a Mortal Kombat story mode, a series of
Get to
Plus,
invasion,
does
bro.
not have
Get to the
full
invasion.
access to his usual moveset. Likewise, call upon fee for the main story. Specific turn for the series, Mortal Kombat 1 is doing away with the krypt mode that has been a staple in the series ever since 2002's Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. In its place is a new single-player mode called Invasions that combines the rewards of the krypt with the wacky-themed battles of MK11's Towers of Time, and presents it all like a Mortal Kombat.
People in the chat are telling me to watch Caboose and Max's videos, and I might as well say this too on the YouTube video. I don't know Max and Caboose, so I don't know if they would claim me or not. So that's why I'm doing IGN. IGN, like I'm like a spec, you know, like to them, you know what I mean? So like, I doubt they would even know my video exists. And obviously what I'm doing is fair use, but that doesn't matter. If your video gets claimed, you're like bodied until you like get it worked out. So I'm not going to risk like going over like content creator stuff because I don't know them. I don't know if they would claim me or not.
Themed board game. While there are no dice rolls to determine how many spaces you move, every space on the board houses some kind of themed event. The first board is themed around Johnny Cage's mansion, Casa del Cage. So when you stop on the first space, you'll need to fight against a Baraka that's apparently stolen the key to the front door.
Whoa,
After
this
that,
is
you're able to enter
cool.
the mansion and are guided through its rooms and halls, with more Easter eggs than you can shake a stick at. It's got everything from the famous Sega Genesis blood code.
It's ABACABB.
To the theater marquee from Injustice 2, and plenty more that any
Dude, this is awesome.
Sure to catch on to and giggle at.
Dude,
Many
this
of
is
the fights have gimmicks,
awesome.
which should be familiar to anyone who's played through any of Mortal Kombat 11's Towers of Time. In one, portals open up and have freezing ice balls teleport in and slowly home in on me. In another, purple zones appear and increase gravity, making it impossible to jump in or use juggle combos. Sometimes they're not fights at all. One encounter was a survival challenge that demanded I avoid a series of energy balls by
Dude, this is so cool. What the heck?
There are a couple of other factors at play as well that serve to deepen the mechanics. There's an elemental damage system at play, where if you use a character that has the element of fire, they'll deal more
Ooh, he
damage
shot
to an
Shang's,
enemy aligned with
skull.
the ice element, for example. Those aforementioned energy balls in the survival challenge will do less damage to you if you're an energy type character. And you can also equip special talismans to give your character a unique special move and potentially give them attacks outside their own element. What I really liked about the invasion mode is that there's a sense of progression that you never really got with the Towers mode of previous games.
Yeah, exactly,
You're leveling
yeah.
up your characters and adding stats to better handle increasingly difficult missions. You're constantly unlocking new items for both within the mode and outside of it after every encounter you clear, and there's a great sense of completion when you finally get to the end of a board and are able to move on to the next one. Similar to
Dude,
Crypt,
this is awesome.
You'll also occasionally find portals that each contain some sort of unlockable cosmetic. These boards are also refreshed seasonally, with a new story being added every season. The story for the first season focuses on the tragedy of Scorpion and how a version of Hanzo Hasashi has been going through timeline after timeline trying to find one where his wife, Harumi, had avoided...
Don't y'all find it weird how like in gaming, it seems like a lot of the time like someone will come out with something and then their competitor will directly answer that. It's almost like, how did they know that they were doing something like that? You know what I mean? Like, for example, this seems like an insanely good answer to Street Fighter World Tour. You know what I mean? But how did they know that they were doing World Tour to even start working on an invasion mode? And then, like, the Xbox and PS5 will come out, and they'll have, like, the same specs almost. So, like, how does how do these people know what each other's doing to where they can like copy it and try to one up each other? How do they do that? Is it like, do they talk to each other and they're like, just so you know, we're fucking using the SSD mega dick suck, and y'all better come with it. You know what I mean? Or they're like, we're coming with the World Tour single player mode this time. What's good? You know what I mean? And it's like, you better come with something like that too. Yeah, it's probably like connections, like spies, something like that. But it's just funny because like, how did they know? Because, dude, let's be real. If Street Fighter wasn't doing any type of World Tour thing, I doubt we would get like an invasion type thing. You know what I mean? There'd be no reason for MK to raise the bar. It just so happens the second Street Fighter raises the bar, they raise the bar as well. You know what I mean? It's like, there's definitely like some behind the scenes stuff going on where like everyone knows what everyone's working on, like low key.
Being killed, only to find that only one such timeline existed, the timeline of MK1, where Harumi is alive and well, but also happily in the arms of Kuai Liang. And so this season's boards will all center around Scorpion's rage and his vow to burn this timeline down. It's a pretty cool setup for a what-if style story, and it's definitely enough motivation for me to see things through to the end once Mortal Kombat 1 comes out on September 19th for PlayStation 5,
I wonder how many boards
Xbox
there are.
Series X and S, and PC. Thanks for watching.
Hopefully there's at least like 8.
Check out our videos for every fatality we've seen so far. And for everything else, give it a ear on IGN.
Yeah, so that was awesome, y'all. So Chronica is the villain. We got this invasion mode. Hopefully there's a lot of boards. Hopefully there's not just like 4. Hopefully there's at least like 8. So yeah, y'all, but my theory on this is my theory on how the story is going to end. So I think Chronica is going to be like planting seeds and stuff to make it so like Liu Kang's timeline unfolds and like all the things he doesn't want to happen. Like Melina becomes Tarkatan, Kenshi goes blind, Kung Lao gets killed, Jax loses his arm, stuff like that. And then Chronica will like fuse with Geras or do something to where she'll actually overpower Liu. But the mistake I think she'll make is through like undoing the timeline, she'll undo Raiden being a human. So Raiden, between all the training he does in MK1 and getting his god powers back, he'll actually be able to become strong enough to beat Chronica. And then I think what's going to happen at the end is, Raiden and Liu Kang are going to fight alongside each other as both gods, and they're going to beat like the Chronica Geras mashup. And then I think after they beat Chronica and Geras, someone's gonna come along, like one of their like friends or whatever, and they're gonna be like, so how are you guys gonna reshape the timeline now? And then I think Liu Kang or Raiden, one of them, is just gonna kick the whole thing, break it. And then there's not gonna be any more gods, there's not gonna be any more sand. Like it's just all gonna be gone. I think they're gonna destroy it. But then you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen when there's no more gods, no more sand? The end of the game is gonna tease Onaga, and Onaga is gonna be a fucking huge threat. Because there's going to be no more gods that can stop them. You know what I'm saying? So I think MK1 will be the story of like Chronica's like final attempt to take things over. They're going to kill her. They're going to break the hourglass. And then they're going to make it to where there's no more gods, no more hourglass. But then it's going to tease Onaga at the end. And then MK2 is going to be like Onaga, and there's no gods to stop him. You know what I'm saying? So that's my theory on how this is all going to unfold. I appreciate everyone watching my video. I'm really excited to play this. Dude, I'm really excited for the invasion mode, y'all. I'm really excited for the invasion mode. And yeah, I hope there's a lot of boards. I hope it's not just like 4 boards. I hope it's like 8. But yeah, that's going to be it on the YouTube side of things. Appreciate everyone. Like and subscribe. Later.